Hello, Cancer. Welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Cancer. That means anybody that has Cancer anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. It may not necessarily be your personal message. It might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Cancer in their chart. But I do truly intend to get this message directed to you since you have taken time out of your life to observe this read. All right, let's turn that so you can see it a little bit better, maybe. All right. So Spirit may decide to hijack the message and provide something completely different. For the most part, it's normally in regards to if you're interacting with an individual, and if the energies are pretty tight knit, then a lot of times that gets pretty wonky and crazy. So, for example, you have somebody that you are very, very close to, and it doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It can be your best friend, it can be your brother or sister, it can be even your mom or your dad, your aunt, your uncle, whoever you're really, really close to, a cousin. But the energies are so intertwined that the message coming through can be directed to you about them, to them about you, and they can be flip flopped through the whole read that way. So, if that's the case, I encourage you to pay very close attention, apply where appropriate. Please do not force this message to fit your situation. It should reflect your situation so that you can then wait for guidance to come through. That should help you to understand in any of these reads if it or is not your message. If this is not your message, you do not feel comfortable with it being your message, I do encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs and let your intuition guide you. Close your eyes or let your eyes fall on what is supposed to be, and let spirit lead you to the message they wish for you to receive. Okay, so with all that being said, you can see that I have the main tarot down. This is a spirit guided layout. It's kind of interesting. It's growing on me a little bit here. At first, I was pretty confused when Spirit wanted me to lay this out like it is, but after some time, it kind of makes a little more sense. So, to help you follow along so you understand, I mean, I could lay these either way. I could lay them like this, but they really wanted me to kind of lay them like this so they're more obvious. This is overall energy as usual, but this is mind, body, and spirit. Thought, current time and situation, and what's to come. Now, if this is in regards to an individual, pay close attention to this. This is what you would do, and this is what the externals would do, what they would do. And it can be flip flopped if it's an individual. So, again, pay close attention to that. This is the challenges, and this is the possible overall outcome. So, this is a possible outcome for this situation or the outcome, your spirit, how you're feeling. And then this is the possible outcome of the entirety, especially this interaction here. So it's kind of a separate, but it ties together. That way you can follow along. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do an overview. Then we'll do the clarification to fine tune a little bit. And then we'll break out that guidance and see what Spirit has to say. Now, please always remember that any tarot read that is out there that you observe, it is always up to you to take in the message or to disregard it. That is what free will is about, for you to choose your own path. And these messages are only here to help open your eyes to things that you didn't see and give some guidance to give you strength and enable you to make better decisions on your own. Okay, it's not your mom or your daddy telling you what to do. Please don't ever think that. We're not telling you what to do. We're just letting Spirit provide better options sometimes. Sometimes it's not, but normally Spirit provides better options because, they're higher frequency than us. But at any rate, let's move forward here. Okay, so what we have for your overall energy is the Four of Water, which is the Four of Cups. There's some disinterest here. We're not very happy because there was an option that was provided, there was an opportunity that was provided that we either refused or missed out on. We'll do some clarification on that, of course. Then we have, for the mind, your thought process, the Seven of Earth. You are, taking some time to evaluate whether or not anything is, or the situation is even worth your time, worth investing in. Then we have the body, which is, current time, current situation, Queen of Fire. Determination, confidence, empowerment. Ooh, I love that word that just came through. Thank you for that word. That is a beautiful word, empowerment. Okay, and then we have spirit to come, and we have love in reverse. So coldness, holding back, withdrawing. Okay. And then for what you would do, we have the strength, and that is staying strong, being confident, putting up airs. Even though we may not necessarily be that case, we're trying to be. What they would do, the outside sources, they're trying to find some balance here, feeling a tug of war within themselves, or there is a tug of war going on externally between a job and a partnership or a household and family. But there needs to be a balance found in there so that neither one feels neglected or becomes neglected. The challenge is the King of Fire. Look at that. We have a beautiful match of passion. And I want to point that out. Passion out. And the King of Fire is challenge. It can also be referring to an Aries. However, and this is Leo here, can be referring to an Aries, but it's more being able to focus on what you want and going after it, being headstrong and not being misdirected, not being misled or misguided, but streamlining exactly to what you want, like the hunter going after his prey, stalking it and going after it. And then we have the overall possible outcome, which is the Seven of Water, and that, of course, is the Seven of Cups. There are options being presented, and a decision needs to be made. So all these options are kind of hanging out there waiting for you to make a decision. That's kind of open-ended, isn't it? So the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Earth, which is the Six of Pentacles. Maybe giving a little bit more to one than another, trying to find equal give and take somewhere. Could be financially. The Queen of Earth is a self-sufficient, financially stable, and emotionally stable that is very supportive. And then patience, which is, the Temperance card. Balance, harmony, peace, being patient. And this is Earth element, which is also Taurus. So interesting statements there. All right, let's get some clarification, see if we can get a little more information here for you, Cancer. Okay, so please clarify the Four of Water, overall energy. What is headed toward Cancer, please? Please clarify the Four of Water, overall energy for Cancer. What is headed toward Cancer, please? I do that to catch it. I don't know if you can see my arm actually bumping it, but I do that to keep it from hitting the floor because somebody, one of my helpers, likes to throw their cards onto the floor. Look at that. We have strength. Leo, fire element. Trying to be strong, putting on airs, trying to look like we're strong and confident even though we're, disgruntled. Trying to figure out how to make things work, Three of Pentacles, but a little lost in thought, a little lost in our mind, not able to come up with a good solution. Please clarify 7 of Earth. Remind what is headed toward Cancer in thought, please. Please clarify. Thank you. Justice, wanting to do what's right to gain our happiness and open up to love, but use our intuition to guide us. Seven of Swords, reevaluating the path in which to take and trying to figure out how to leave our past behind. 8 of Cups. So there's a little something else that's kind of lingering in there, and that's why you're wanting to do what's right. Okay, so body, please clarify. Queen of Pentacles, hit out right there. So we are a very passionate, empowered, self-sufficient, very stable, financially confident, independent, but an excellent partner. Passionate, gorgeous, and keeping yourself, I see, keeping yourself from manifesting this opportunity again in regards to stability. So you're not welcoming this, you're actually a little bit happier being single, is what I'm getting, in your own power. That's where the empowerment comes in. You're feeling very, you're a little bit more confident, in making your own way. Please clarify love in reverse. Okay then. That fell out first. Being very, very careful and meticulous in regards to a partnership. You don't want to jump into love. You're holding back from that. Okay. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles. To figure out how to make it work. You've had some rough times when it's came to relationships before. 9 of Wands. And Hierophant is behind that. But you're willing to put in the effort. You're willing to work on it. You're very determined to, but you're also concerned you may have some conflict and sabotage may come from that. 5 of Swords. So you have some fears that are kicking in there, but we all have those fears, just so you know. At least the majority, I can't say all, but the majority of individuals regarding relationships has that concern. Please clarify strength of what Cancer would do. Wheel of Fortune. Head towards what you're supposed to do. And definitely being very quiet in the decisions you decide to make and moving forward so you can have a new beginning. But you are heading forward. You are letting that wheel turn to something new, but you're not announcing it to anyone. Please clarify 2 of Earth, what they would do, please. What is headed toward Cancer? What the outside source will do. Thank you. 9 of Wands, and again, I think this is also in reverse here. So they're wanting to be strong and confident and head towards what their calling is, and then you are trying to find balance because it's a challenge for you. this entire situation. You're more comfortable being single. You feel stronger being single. And so you're keeping yourself at bay. You do want happiness. You want to do what's right. You do want to open up, but you don't want to open up fully. That's where you're holding back. Please clarify King of Fire. Challenge for Cancer. What is headed toward Cancer, please? Knight of Wands. Moving towards what you want. Let's just look backing that up. Moving towards something calmer and better. Making an offering, falling in love. The fear of the unknown. So many different options to lead towards that Ten of Pentacles. Closing out a cycle and beginning something new that's exciting and full of love. Please clarify Seven of Water, possible outcome. What is headed toward Cancer, please? Please clarify Seven of Water, possible outcome. What is headed toward Cancer, please? The Tower. If you don't make a decision in regards to this, all things will crumble and there will be a loss. That's what I just heard. There will be a loss. So, looks like they're watching you too. The Three of Cups, Page of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. And they're trying to decide whether or not it's a good path to go down, whether or not it'll work. But they're going to let the divine lead them so that they can build something stable and confident and move forward in life. But they're watching you too. They're evaluating whether or not you're worth an investment or not. So you guys are both in the same boat doing the same thing to each other. Interesting. All right, so how about some guidance in how to overcome this for them, please? Guidance for Cancer, how to overcome. Temperance. I'm hearing meditate. Meditation. Balance, harmony, peace, healing, being patient within oneself and with others. Moving very slowly. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Getting your head, so to speak, screwed on straight. Four of Swords. So you can think properly and be methodical in your movements and not jump the gun. But yeah, Queen of Swords. Keeping your emotions in check and making sure that everything you're doing is very analytical so that you can then have that exciting new path and accept that cup and have stability with your twin or soul bond, and there will be success. Okay, and it keeps going on. As long as you follow this path, it will continue to grow into love and happiness and opening up. Page of Cups. Okay, so, all right. Nice, Cancer, nice. Just patience. Be patient. All right, so let's have a look about the energies that are in here for you, Cancer, okay? And always remember, it's your energy bubble. And within your energy bubble, the other individual could be pulling on this, drawing on this. You're drawing on it to get your strength. I keep being drawn to strength, to pull your strength. It gives you your spine so you can take on everyday challenges, is what I'm being told. It can be their energy, your energy. It can be what's in your birth charts. So you can say, aha, yes, they're a Leo. They have Leo in their chart. or it can be you. I have Leo in my chart, blah, blah, blah. But more so, it's drawing on that energy so you can become a piece of that element. All right. So with all that being said, we have Leo in here, obviously, a couple of times, made a very good impression. Then we have Sagittarius a couple of times, made a very good impression. Aries, Scorpio, Libra, and that's it. All right. So with all the major arcanas, please remember, the more major arcanas you have, that is the divine in the universe clearing that path that you're walking down. Seven of Cups, which one you have chose, and they're clearing that path so you can get there and be successful in your goal, so you can move towards your next goal. But the more minor arcanas you have, that's them waiting for you to make a decision, so then they can jump in there and help you clear that path so you can move towards being successful in that goal. All right, so with all that being said, I pray this message has found what it needed to find, been delivered to those seeking information and guidance in regards to what is headed towards you for this week. I do look forward to next week to find out what your current status is and what Spirit has to say for you in regards to some guidance and messages. But until then, may all your decisions and choices be very blessed.